Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing? Where did we leave off? What we got? Where are we at? Who with? Oh yeah. What down here? A chaos letter apparently. Right, let's do these purple debris. Wrong button. Oh, I just got that. Where are the purple debris at? Zoom the wrong way. Right. Let's get this one. Whee. Right there. Oh, mushroom. Oh, it's matey that pretends to be far away from his loved one. I'm so ready to get back to Mondstadt. Oh, traveller, hi, can I ask you a favour? As you can see, I'm with the Knights and I'm on patrol right now. I told my girlfriend I would send her a letter before too long just to let her know I'm safe and sound. Then things got busy and I forgot about it. Dear me, could you deliver the letter to her? Her name is Gloria. The blind girl, dandelion seed collector. You must be Godwin. Gloria mentioned you. Yep. How do you know Gloria? She had me run errand for her. She ran an errand for her. I hope it wasn't anything dangerous. She just asked me to pick dandelion seeds. She said it would be realising that what desire. Yep, dandelion seeds. Yeah, we know that. It's the same quest every time. He's pretending to be far, far away. He's full of lies. Okay, I'll do it. Gloria. I'm a coming, Gloria. Where is she? Over there. Wrong button. What's run? That's run. Why do I keep forgetting the controls? If she took that thing off her face, she wouldn't be blind. Someone told me to bring this to you. A letter for me? Who would it be? Godwin. Have you seen him? I guess it must have been okay. Forgot all about that yet. Could you read it to me? No? Okay. The stone peaks in Lua have attracted the attention of many knights, but I am not a fan of them. Stone is rough and scratches the hands, and instead I like a kind of flower known as the silk flower. It has a fine texture and gives off a faint aroma. If I weren't so far away, I would bring some back for you. I bet you would love them. That's the end of that. Lua Harbour. Wow, Goblin really is seeing the world. No, he's not. He's outside the walls. He's outside the damn walls. He's such a liar. I've got to go back to him. I have. What's your bets? He goes over there and just walks past her and pretends that, you know, he just watches her and that, because she don't know. Gloria sends her best wishes. Wishes. At least she's not mad at me after the silence. Yeah. Go back and see her, you weirdo. Right. Next. That one. Alright. E. Oh, is it that thing? I feel like it's that thing. Feet the storm. No. Ah. idioso. Ah. Come on. I can't hit you up there. What the fudge is this? How are you supposed to kill this thing? Come on. Oh god, you're almost dead. Do that drop landing again. That's it, that one. Yeah. Right. Next purple debris. Let's get this one down here. Purple debris. Like it. Oh, what's that?
Let's go, Twirly!
Right. What are we facing up here? Oh, what are you?
Take this! Bellowing thunder!
Oh, I forgot to change his things. He's not wind anymore, is he? He's electrical. Damn it, I thought he was wind. Oh, bloody shield idiot. Come on you, this way. How is he fully healed? Oh, for God's sake. Die, you stupid little water things. Let's pick up all your things. You.
Clear the area! Shockwave!
Destroy the shield. stupid shield.
Get back! I taste blood.
Oh my god. I hate these stupid shield elites. Thank God. My leg caught on the wire. There we go. Hey, why not? Last one is Ha. Can I fast travel to the church? I can. Oh, it just puts me here. Okay, let's do your thingy.
Ready, steady, go!
And back to you. Bum ba bum. Tales of Winter. Okay. Oh wait, that's right. You, traveller over here, I've been watching you. Perv. What do you want? Come now. Why the worry tone? I've got a fine proposition for you. How would you like to join the Fatui? You wish, isn't that right? I'll give it some thought. Hey, what do you mean you'll give it some thought? Shouldn't be refusing right away. You've got a good eye if you want to get great things from Fatui. Now by the look of you, you must have questions, yes? So tell me about the Fatui in great detail. Very direct. Quite a long story, but given that you're not yet an official member of the Fatui, I can't tell you either. I've heard that there are a lot of hilly trolls around Mondstadt, and some have huddled together in groups. Let's make a deal. You take a stroll outside and bring a trophy from... Yeah, sure. I'll do that. I'll give you... I want to be one. I want to join your group. Oh, I've got one, mate. Oh, do I not have one? Leave the cathedral. It's miles away. So far away. There better not be a shield dude. No. Good. I will take you out first.
Lightning slash!
Lightning slash! Ow! There's no need for that. You. Oh, why are you up there? What do you want?
Bellowing thunder! Lightning flash!
Was that it? Okay. Talk to Victor. Victor, I'm a coming. I want to join the Fatui. Seems like the right decision to make in life. Have you bought it? Sure have. Let me have a look. Well, it's passable. Now let me tell you a little thing about the Fatui. We Fatui hail from Zaplorian Palace. We hear the commands of Her Majesty to stir us. Yeah. Never stronger among us and gifted gratitude. Compared to a nameless grunt like me, the 11 Harbingers are truly great figures. If you join the Fatui and prove your strength, and perhaps you chosen one of them, and you'll be at the top. As for me, well, I'm hardly chosen. I am running a little errand here. But if you made me choose, I prefer to work under... Oh. I did it! Wait, what was the... What was the mission for here? Liyue celebrates the 8 Adepts' face of hidden calamity. Take a stroll around Liyue Harbor. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds fun. Liyue. To the harbor. Taking a stroll. Actually, let's take a stroll. Huteo. Wangshen Funeral Parlor is a very old name of funeral business, and his directorship is now up to its 77th generation, with the current director being a young lady named Huteo. This young director is known for a sharp intellect, but in some people's eyes, Huteo might be a little too smart for her own good. Indeed, the quirky, eccentric Huteo is not what people expect from Solomon title like that at Wangshin Funeral Parlor's director. However, Huteo has a unique outlook on life and death, and thought she is surrounded by death every day. Her optimistic outlook has never changed. Quite an odd duck.
Look, it's Hutao!
Hutao, okay. She's an odd little duck.
She looks kind of troubled. Shall we go say hi? Hey! Stop right there, heroes!
Oh god, it's her.
What the? Oh, Xiangling! I was just kidding around. Happy Lantern Rite. Hope I didn't scare ya. Nah, of course not. We were just about to go say hi to Hutao. I noticed, which is why I stopped you. We can't disturb her now, or we won't get to see the brand spanking new Director Who.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I gave her a new outfit as a gift, but she's so used to her uniform that she's hesitant to try it on. Ooh, what kind of outfit is it? A bright red one, of course. The color of prosperity and the color of Lantern Rite. But just so you're aware, Hutao's not really been herself lately. Whenever I invite her to hang out, she either finds an excuse not to come or spends the whole time staring into space. I've tried asking her what's wrong, but she won't even admit there's a problem.
Maybe she doesn't like you.
Anyway, so that outfit was my way of saying that I'm here as her friend, and I hope she'll feel better soon. Paimon was just thinking that she looked kind of troubled.
Oh, but you've never seen Hu Tao like this before. What could it possibly be? Just then you feel something cool against your face. Someone has crept up behind you and is now covering your eyes. Guess who? I recognise that voice. I was kidding. Happy Lantern, right? Oh, does she not have a voice actor?
Wow, Hu Tao! Is that a new outfit? It looks great!
Great.
Nope. The tailor happened to be in Liyue looking for a
She doesn't voice
and
actor.
fresh inspiration. We got talking and really hit it off. So it was no trouble at all.
Well, that's good. Thanks to Zengling, you have exquisite taste.
Oh, stop! I'm just glad you like it.
So, what's been bothering you? Why would you ask that? Is it the tone of voice? Something that's used to?
Your voice is as sweet as ever, Hu Tao, but we're your friends. You can't hide how you're feeling from us, no matter how hard you may try.
I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, I promise. It's just I've been struggling with a work-related thing.
Work-related? You mean the funeral parlor?
So you see, it's part of my duty as director. Besides, it's Lantern right. I don't want to worry about... oh, alright. Sodja.
You
Didn't want to read it anyway.
work? That's gotta be a first. Guess it must be something super complicated, huh?
Yep, it's a doozy. I feel like I've been banging my head against a brick wall. Let's go keep cooking. Shall we?
Huh? You think Kuching would be able to help?
Ka-ching! She can at least teach Hu Tao about work-life balance.
Good idea! Especially since it's festival season. I heard the Ministry of Civil Affairs is putting on a street fair with loads of cool stuff to do. Forget about
She said it was a
work for
bright
now,
red
Hu Tao.
outfit. It's
Come
mainly
have
white.
fun with us. Yeah, take some time to relax and recover your energy. Then you'll knock this thing out in no time.
I'd love to, but I'm afraid I have a meeting to get to. A real meeting. I'm not just making excuses. Lies. Full of lies.
Aw, really? You sure you can't get out of it?
How about this? You guys go ahead and I'll meet you at the fair when I'm done. Sound good?
Okay, fair enough. But don't take too long. And after the fair, how about we all have a meal at Wanmin restaurant? My treat, of course.
Count me in. I could never turn down Zayling's cooking.
Me neither! Paimon's drooling already.
Sounds like a plan. I hope your meeting goes well. Don't worry about me. Get yourselves to the fair. I'll join you as soon as I can. There's a fair! I want a Ferris wheel. Is there a Ferris wheel? Can I go on the roller coaster? Come on, where's the fair? I don't feel like I'm getting close to a fair here. Oh, is that there? It's the custom gift envelope store. You can pick your preferred designs. Leave it. If you're interested, Madame Lanyard. You know, I'm not going to bother.
I take it these coins go inside the envelope? They look a little different from regular Mora. The sign of Vice Ravana! Yes, originally an exorcism sigil, widely used in thaumaturgy.
Okay.
These days,
Exorcisms.
It's used as a lucky charm to prevent disaster and bring favor. quite popular with business owners,
Can
hoping
I have
for
some?
peace and prosperity. Oh, I interrupted you, didn't I? Oh, sorry. I just got a little carried away. I meant no offense, Lady Yuhong.
None taken, Madam Lan. Really, it's my honour to meet a member of the historic Lan lineage. Your ancestors hailed from the 12 rebels of Vale. Proficiency in the mystic arts.
You flatter me, Lady Yuhong.
Something about mystic
My
arts.
family are but distant relatives. We would hardly consider ourselves the true heirs to that illustrious lineage.
There's no need to be humble. Your knowledge of the Genshin sigils. Something about help in the future.
Well, I won't deny that I pride myself on my level of learning. So by all means, it would be my pleasure to assist the Lady Yuhong.
Ka-ching! Hard at work with the festivities as usual, huh?
Ka-ching! Oh, I can read this one. Hey, Mercy and Paimon and Zailing. I was just thinking about you this morning, wondering if I get to see you during the festival. I hope you're keeping a reasonable work-life balance this year. Don't even go there. Civil affairs so much this lantern right. Oh. Before I forget everyone, this is Madam Lan Yan, Master Craftswoman. Kindly agreed to help the civil affairs this year to the fair and work.
Wow, nice to meet you, Madam Lan.
Oh. Allow me to introduce
The Traveler, his buddy Paimon, and Xiangling. Hello.
since you're getting carried away.
Oh, sorry. Interrupted again, didn't I? Oh,
She likes to interrupt this woman.
it's just quite exciting.
You can't interrupt a mute.
Meeting
That's
these
just not
great
fair.
People I've heard so much about. I never imagined I'd get the chance.
I think you mean 2 people, right? I'm just a chef. A good one, but it's not that much to get excited about. You don't need to include me just to be polite.
Yeah, don't include her.
Oh,
I'm the
I beg
hero.
to differ. The first meal I ate in Liyue Harbor was at Wanmin Restaurant. Shangling's cooking gave my taste buds plenty to be excited about.
Hello, Madam Lan. Nice to meet a master craftswoman.
Please, call me Lanyan.
Lan
I'm no
Yan.
master craftswoman. Just a humble maker of handicrafts.
I'm sure anyone who's seen your work would disagree. Speaking of which, I'm sure you'd like to see it. Why don't you come with me and I'll show you? Ah, got that one done. But we're missing all the fair. I don't know how this is a fair. Is that a ride or an art sculpture? Hit the lanterns. Here it is. This is a game for the street fair. There are 8 rattan figures in total, and thanks to some design work, they move around on their own. Madam Lan took inspiration from legends of 8 adepts. Astonishing, isn't it?
Sounds amazing! But what are the 8 adepts? Are they like adepti?
They're not actual adepti, but 8 legendary people said to have been adeptus-like abilities, which earn them the bits of 8 adepti.
Wow, Paimon's never heard that story before.
They were only around for a short time, and it was 2,000 or 3,000 years ago, so their stories are nearly as well known as those of the actual adepti. Okay. Also, did you notice this year?
Shaped like a huge tree, right?
Oh, it is an art sculpture. Look at that. I thought it said Acorn War. It's the Acorn War period, where the Acons went to war.
Oh, I think I heard that one from a storyteller once. The sanctification of Tao Du. So Tao Du is the giant tree?
And this tree was also a god? Correct. Back then, people thought that behind Taudu in the realm of the dead. Okay. Creepy enough.
Even today, in my hometown, people still say things like, "You'll never cross Mount Taudu when you die." It's very insulting, though, so don't go around repeating it.
I'm going to repeat it to everyone. Archon War arrived, became blurred, and death began to encroach in the realms of the living.
Oh no! And then what?
That's where the sanctification of Tao Du comes in. The 8 adepts rose up to solve the crisis, and laid down a great magic array to purify Tao Du.
Hmm. Exactly, after that,
Wait! The border? The
Why am I
border between
bothering?
life and death? That's where it comes from?
So the legends say, but who knows if it's true?
Those 8 adepts must be super powerful if they could purify a god. Are we sure they weren't just adepti?
Yep. And in fact, their tale specifically emphasizes that most of them were ordinary humans.
If I remember right, they were from several groups that joined forces. A Guixiang one, a Lianshan one, and...
Right, the 3 hermits of Guizhang, the 2 sages of Lianshan, and the 3 beasts of Tao Du. Collectively, the 8 adepts. The mainstream narrative holds that the Guizhang hermits and the Lianshan sages were human.
I know one of the hermits was the Wind Raider. Okay, mistaken he hailed from the 12 tribes of Canyu Vale.
That's certainly what the clan genealogies claim, although my personal knowledge of Chiman divination is very patchy.
The second hermit story is somewhat more amusing. He mastered the arts of fishing with a rod and line and became known as the people of the Yulan Angler. You may have heard of Yulan swordship, which is a style I trained in. Both that style and its more ancient variety have the origins of the angler's rod wielding techniques.
Seriously? Did Shinsho tell you that? Because it sounds like something right out of a martial arts novel. So what about the 3rd hermit?
That would be Wu Wang Kid, also known as Old Man Wu Wang. His story goes that he always presented himself in the child form as a hermit. He expertised in lay at the selling sigils, which is used to catch demons, heal disease, and protect lives from the encroaching presence of death. The Wangsheng funeral parlor should be the best place for the story, since their founders were something or other. Ordinary people like you and me, but when we faced mountain disasters, is guard and border between life and death.
So it's true? The Wangsheng funeral parlor really does have a secret art?
I heard from Hu Tao that she is a flaming staff handed down by her forebears. Apparently it has special powers used for cleansing rituals. But it could just be another one of her tall tales.
Hey Raindrop, thanks for the lurk.
You probably
Welcome
haven't
in.
met Hu Tao yet, have you? She's the director at the funeral parlor.
I've never had the pleasure, but I've certainly heard of Director Hu Tao.
Okay, well these Guizhang hermits sound pretty legit. How about the 2 sages and the 3 beasts? What's their story?
One of the sages... Stop talking. Right. Very little information survives on these 2. All we know is that they practiced the secrets art of Lin Xin, earning them the title of the 2 sages of Lin Xin.
I heard there's a hidden palace deep in the mountains south of the Stone Gate. Traditionally, that's believed to be where they retreated for cultivation.
As for the 3 beasts, they retreat to Mount Teodu, hence the 3 beasts of Teodu. As their title suggests, these 3 were not human.
So, what were they? Monsters or something?
They were Ganyu.
Huh? All 3 of them?
Happy Lantern, right everyone?
Oh, right. Ganyu's here. Okay.
Happy Lantern, right, Ganyu? I'm sorry, I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Of course not.
More words I've got to read. What is it? Higuan's back. Yes, the others have arrived too. Got it, thanks. My apologies everyone, but I've got to go. Ganyu and I have some important work to attend to.
Aw, what? Not you too? Seems like everyone's busy with work.
You know what it's like, the festival season is upon us, so it's all systems go at the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Don't worry, everything's fine. Yes, you should focus on enjoying everything that the street fair has to offer, and if you find anything it is not to your satisfaction, we will welcome your feedback. Bye for now. God. 1 second, Ganyu. Yes? Don't forget to take breaks and look after yourself.
The traveler's being especially nice today, checking in on everyone's well-being.
It's like Genshin Wellbeing Day. What's going on?
Well, what other option does he have? It's not like he can drag them away from their desks and force them to have fun against their will.
We could. Thanks to your concern, we'll be sure to take care, and I hope you'll do the same.
I actually have something I need to do as well. So I should get to the Wangshang funeral parlor.
Oh, are you looking for Hu Tao? She's supposed to meet us here so we can grab lunch. Why don't you come with? If you don't mind the extra company, of course.
Not at all. I'd love to. What a nice surprise.
Perfect! Hu Tao should have joined us here by now. I guess her meeting overran. Why don't we head to the funeral parlor? Okay,
It's exactly where she was going. We've stopped her from going to the parlour to now go to the parlour. Ooh. What is this? Immortal Combat. Who are you? Custom gifts envelope. Check it. Someone seems interested in crafting a gift envelope. Okay, so it's like little mini quests.
what are all these Mora for? They're huge! And
Okay. As normal attacks activate, the fortune coin causes them to rotate. Toggle and create to increase the festival travel during progress. And scopes to catch glimpses of sights afar across. Okay. Your attacks activate a launch tube, which causes them to stop rotating to increase your festival travel. Okay.
so shiny!
So I just got hit a coin. Don't know what for. No, I want to go to the. Where am I going? Mika. This doesn't seem right either. These gift envelopes are really hard to make. You're making gift envelopes? What a coincidence, I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you here to celebrate Lantern Rite? Oh no, I came to deliver a letter and it just so happened to be during Lantern Rite. Clee said she really wanted a... Imagine my surprise when I found out you have to make it yourself. I spent a long time trying to make one, but it still falls off. You know more about Leo customs than me. Could you give me some advice? Oh god. What? I hope your companions can... Hey Milo! You're at work, so I'll be like, okay bud, well thanks for joining in while you're at work. Thank you. I will try. Help your companions complete their gift envelopes to their specifications. When you're crafting these, your companions will give you suggestions as to how to proceed. Once you have a gift envelope... Once your gift envelope has been accepted by your companion, the craft process is complete. Okay, what? It would be great to add a bit of colour, maybe orange or yellow. A bit yellow there, look. A bit yellow in the corner. How's that? Got the orange. Is that class as orange? Put that there. What else we got here? Oh. Oh. So many things. A flower. This envelope is lovely, thank you. I'd never have managed to make it myself. Oh. Done. There you go, have a gift envelope. It's beautiful, so well made, and you did it so fast. I should really get going. I need to be okay. And Spices in the sanctum. Welcome in. Custom gift envelope number 2 will be at between 8 and 6 the next day. Okay. So what's next on the to-do list? So there seems to be trouble with something. Teapot to call home? I want a teapot to call home.
Let's go, Twirly!
Why are we zoomed in on her butt?
Shockwave!
Run out of stamina. It's a pain in the butt. Well, you can make it. There we go.
Ah, children, come, come. You've arrived at just the right moment. I've been looking for you.
Have you know?
Oh, what is it, Granny? Need any help?
Oh, no, no. You've done so much for Lea Harbor already. I could hardly ask for more. In fact, my old friends and I have been putting our heads together to think of what sort of gift we might give you in return.
A gift? For Paimon?
I did as I should.
Oh, child, you are so very modest.
Gotta be modest
So
in games, so I'm not in life.
But you mustn't decline this gift. I simply won't allow it.
Gimme, gimme,
When
gimme.
I traversed my old teapot in search of the cleansing bell, I heard your little friend mention that you often camp out in the wilds. That simply won't do. Especially since I imagine you still have a very long journey ahead of you.
Oh, so long.
Fortunately, I have not yet grown so old as to see my subspace creation abilities atrophy.
Subspace creation?
Oh, did my friends never mention that to you? Well then, it is a blessing we old folks once received from Rex Lapis, part of our illumination, if you will.
Illumination.
I will not go into too much detail, but subspace creation is the ability to create a small, autonomous pocket world. The teapot that you entered previously was a little trinket created using that ability.
A trinket, you say?
So, in the eyes of an adeptus, creating a magic teapot world is just child's play, huh?
Oh, indeed, the teapot is nothing to boast of. One such as myself must depart from this realm to create a world of one's own. Rex Lapis, on the other hand, moved mountains and seas. That is what one might call an exercise of true power. But that's enough nostalgia for now. The gift that I have prepared for you just requires a few final materials to add the finishing touch.
What missing materials?
Right! Finding stuff's what we're good at, after all.
Oh, settle down now, children. There's no need for you to go running hither and thither. I have already found a fleet-footed youngster to prepare what I need. What's more, I doubt that you would know how to find the materials I am searching for. Some of them are very rare indeed these days.
And what are those, I might ask?
Well, for starters, I require some shimmer soil from the banks of Teyvat Marsh. Back in the day, it could only be found where the glazed lilies thrived most profusely.
Oh.
You would have to dig downward, following the roots of the glazed lilies, and if you were lucky enough, you just might find a small patch of shimmer soil there. But almost no one has been able to find shimmer soil in this manner since Teyvat Marsh came to be the way it is today. Even more difficult to find is smaragdus jadeite, which must be chiseled from the rock of the chasm.
Yeah, I don't want to find this stuff.
So it used to be. Ever since the Blackcliff Forge opened for business, they've slowly but surely stripped the mines all but completely bare of it. In
She
any
looks so
case,
sad.
Smaragdus jadeite is an adepti treasure, and the adeptal power within is not something most humans can withstand. Extended contact with it is, in fact,
How's it going? I only saw the back of your head today. It's not too bad, but to be fair, I saw you from side on as you walked past the office window today. I spoke to your mum though. I didn't get to talk to you, but I spoke to your mum. Who's this child?
Well, since you're an Adeptus, Granny, the person you asked for help, they must be an Adeptus too, right?
Yes, I suppose she does count as an adeptus.
She counts? How come there are so many Adepti in Liyue Harbor? We seem to bump into them all the time. It feels like even when you go out to eat, you could be sitting next to an Adeptus and never even know it.
Oh, maybe
So many
You
adeptus.
can say. A fair few of my old friends are rather fond of mundane mortal life, after all.
I'm back, Granny. Oh, I don't believe we've met.
Ah, allow me to do the honors. This child here is Yen Fei. She's the one helping run some errands for
Yen
me.
Fei?
Yen Fei, I believe you already heard of the traveler and his traveling companion.
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written about you in the Millilith's records. You became one of Liyue's most wanted after the Millilith marked you as a suspect following the incident at the Rite of Dissension. After which, you fought off the Millilith at Julian Karst and made contact with the Fatui. Before finally defeating an ancient god together with Granny and her associates, and subsequently being cleared of any and all suspicion by the Chiseng. What a shame.
I had a hectic day. I only missed yesterday because I worked Saturday, and you would have thought I'd been off for 2 weeks. Oh God, is it that bad? A shame.
A shame that we didn't meet sooner. If we had, well, I can't say that I would have been able to clear you of suspicion immediately, but it certainly would have been less, embarrassing for you. Allow me to introduce myself once more. I'm Yenfei, a legal advisor. Got a legal problem? You can come right to me. Oh, yes, here's my business card. You'll find it has my contact details and office address. Keep it handy. If you have an
Will I
urgent
need a
issue,
lawyer?
just leave me a note at this address. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I offer a very generous discount for first-time customers.
All right, Yen Fei, all right. Let's get to the business at hand. I do not think these two are in any dire need of legal assistance at the moment. You'll have to excuse Yen Fei. She's always been like this. Ever the talkative one when it comes to her own affairs.
Are you really an adeptus?
Paimon was gonna ask the same question. You seem really different from the ones we've met before.
An adeptus? I guess. Kinda. My old man said he was one anyway. He mentioned that he once campaigned with Rex Lapis for a long old time, and then after that was all over, he went back and married my mom. They had me, and once I was all grown up, the two of them upped and left on a journey, leaving me with Granny here.
What that tells me is they didn't want you.
Well, that's a bit casual for an Adeptus. Aren't you guys supposed to sign solemn contracts to protect Liyue Harbor and all that stuff? What do you mean he just went back to get married?
Well, my dad did say that he'd talked it through with Rex Lapis, and that he was fine with it. Even contributed towards the wedding gift, apparently. Anyway, let's not dwell on that too much. So, Granny, I've gotten a hold of most of the stuff you asked for, except for Smaragdus Jadeite. I couldn't find any at all.
Is that so? But Smaragdus Jadeite is really rather essential. Yanfei, are
So
you sure
essential.
you can't find some other way? They have helped Liyue greatly, after all. It is only right that they are duly rewarded.
I know, Granny, you've told me 1,000 times already. Well, the chasm's definitely a no-go, but there's still a chance we can figure out some alternative means of procurement. Hold on a moment. Let me have a look.
Whoa, that's a really thick book. What kind of things do you write in there?
Can we hit Paimon with the book?
Commercial consultancy. Or Snezhnaya. Ah, found him. Krusel. A Snezhnayan merchant who once came to me with some legal queries on certain articles in the legal codices. If my memory serves, all of them had to do with
Paimon.
rare
Nobody
ores.
likes Paimon.
He mentioned that he was considering acquiring some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins.
Do you know
and
what's
wanted to know
bad?
if there were any legal ramifications that he should be aware of.
Twitch
Said he was planning to
has
sell them in Snezhnaya. So, I guess I'll go look for him.
a Paimon
Any luck,
emote.
he'll have gotten his hands on some Smaragdus Jadeite, or might have an idea of where we can find some.
We'll come with you.
Oh, you want to join me? I suppose that's no problem, but it's best if you just stand by and watch. If you try to get involved, you'll only risk placing yourself in legal jeopardy.
All because of Paimon.
Wow, an Adeptus imploring us to avoid incurring legal liability. Well, that's a first for sure. Best we be a little more careful than usual while we're with her.
She's just so annoying. That's why whenever anyone asks me about her, I always reply to the question with she is emergency food. Where are we going? Where are we going? Are we going somewhere? Have I been to where we're going? Is it like miles away somewhere? They're a little useless because she's only there for... Yeah, she is. She's only there for conversation because my guy talks. Well, so far I think he spoke about 3 times. Talk to... Oh, he's over there, look. Another one of those coins. Fortune coin! Oh, a chest.
A reward on the road.
See? That's it. That's all you'll hear him speak in this stream tonight. A reward on the road. It's not you. It's you.
Hello, Mr. Crossell. How's business been?
Oh, good, very good. All thanks to your advice, Miss Yanfei. What brings you here today?
You're too kind. I was simply doing my job. Now, I believe that the last time we met, you mentioned that you were looking to source some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins. Have there been any further developments on this front?
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, in the end, I did acquire a small piece of Smaragdus Jadeite and had it fashioned into a pair of hairpins. Miss Yanfei, might I presume that you have an interest in the hairpins? I must apologize. I've already rented them out to a lady named Zhi Qiao. If you'd like to inspect them, you may have to wait quite some time.
Wait, isn't Smaragdus jadeite really rare? Aren't you worried about the hairpins getting damaged or lost while they're being rented out?
Who rents a hairpin?
No, I'm not worried in the slightest, because I signed a contract with Ms. Zhiqiao before renting them to her. The contract makes it quite clear that if she loses or damages the item in question, she must compensate me for its full original value. In return, I included a clause that guarantees the Smaragdus jadeite is genuine, with a penalty of 10 times the item's value payable by me to Ms. Zhiqiao in the event that it is shown to be a fake.
Okay.
Guaranteed genuine, with 10 times the value payable if this claim is shown to be false. Yes, these terms are very clear indeed.
Of course. This way, both the client and I have the assurance we need. To ensure fairness, each of us has retained an original copy of the contract.
In that case, might you know where Miss Zhiqiao lives? We'd like to pay her a visit and have a look at the hairpins.
Oh, of course. She wrote her address down when we signed our contract. Here, I'll mark it on your map for you.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Crossell. We'll be off now.
Can you imagine asking for someone and they just took your phone off you and said, here's their address, I'll put it on your phone for you. It's saved onto your map history.
Are these lanterns?
Why can't I turn
No.
my camera?
They're toys that shoot fireworks. New to this year's...
Ooh.
Whoa, it's beautiful.
That's cool. Right, let's try and get that one. That one. I missed. After the love heart. No! Ah, sod it. Where am I going? She's not in here. Where is she then? "12 higher." Oh, she's upstairs. How do I get up? Oh. It's never a clear way anywhere. Going. Cat. There she is. Oh, she looks worried. Has she lost the pins?
Oh, whatever shall I do? Yes, that's me. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do, Miss Zhiqiao? We understand from Mr. Crossell that you recently rented a pair of hairpins from him. My associates and I are very interested in them. Would you mind letting us take a look at them?
The hairpins. I can't lend them to you right now. I've lost them. I don't know how it could have happened. I always kept them right by my side, and I hadn't even worn them yet. I spent so much money on them. If I have to pay their original value, there's no way I could come up with that amount of money on such short notice.
Why did you need them in the first place?
My family is in the ore business too, but business has been suffering ever since the chasm was sealed off. We now have a backlog of paid-up orders just sitting around, so we've been having to purchase some stock from other ore merchants to complete them. A big banquet is coming up in a few days, and several ore merchants I know of will be there. I need this opportunity to mingle and discuss prices. That's what the hairpins were for, to keep up appearances. I can't have them looking down on me. But now that I've lost the hairpins, what will I do?
Why does Paimon have a strong sense of deja vu?
Maybe because this is the part where we say we can help.
Would you really? I sent sent a commission to the Adventurers Guild, but I haven't heard anything back from them yet.
Hold on. Don't run off looking for the hairpins just yet. Mr. Chow, would you let me have a look at the rental contract you signed?
Huh? Well, I mean, sure, I have it right here. Here you are.
Let me see.
That's right! Yanfei said she's a legal advisor, didn't she? Maybe she can help Chichao somehow.
Maybe a little unfair.
True. Though surely there must be a win-win solution.
Right. I finished reading the contract. The terms are very clear, and they do indeed stipulate that you must pay Mr. Crossel the original value of the hairpins as compensation for the loss. Furthermore, the contract also expressly states that the amount of compensation must take current market prices into account. And given the rarity of Smaragdus Jadeite, I fear that the final amount of compensation may end up being significantly higher as a result.
Even higher? Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Stupid woman.
Chichao looks like she's about to faint.
However, all of this is assuming that it is indeed genuine Smaragdus Jadeite that was inlaid into the hairpins.
Did you really have to pause before saying that part? Anyway, the hairpins are lost, so how exactly would we be able to find out if the jadeite is genuine or not? Whichever way you look at it, we've got to start by finding those hairpins.
Except that if we found the hairpins, there'd no longer be any need to check whether the jadeite is genuine, would there?
Seems right.
Please. Please, don't trouble yourselves over this. The fact is, I lost the item and I should pay compensation per the contract.
It's such a huge sum of money, though.
However much it is, I will have to pay it. My family are merchants, after all. It's vital that we keep our word and respect our contracts. Now that it's come to this, I really shouldn't keep Crossel in the
Cameron
dark
has gone
any
out and I
longer.
don't know what to do with myself.
I'll go and inform him of the issue and then negotiate the amount of compensation.
I don't know.
Yes, legally speaking, it seems this is the most sensible course of action.
Do some
But before
drawing.
that,
When was the last
I
time
have
we did some
questions
art?
about the hairpins. So hold on a moment, Mr. Chow. When you first touched the hairpins, what did you feel?
What did I feel? Well, I remember that the gemstones set into the pins were perfectly smooth to the touch, like the finest quality jade. My family has seen much jade pass through its hands in the past, so I am quite certain of my judgment in this matter.
Smooth to the touch, finest quality jade.
Something the matter?
No, it's nothing. I just need to re-examine a few things. Let's head over to Mr. Crossel's.
Back and forth, back and forth. Big fetch quest. Catch me.
Ah, Miss Yanfei, you've returned. With Miss Chiao in tow, too, I see. How are the hairpins? I trust you're quite satisfied with them?
Ah.
About that.
Oh, sorry. Lost the hairpins.
You lost them? Are you serious? Do you have any idea how expensive they were?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Truly I am. I'll pay the compensation as per our contract. Every last mora.
Mora? Do you have any idea what I had to go through to get my hands on that Smaragdus Jadeite? I just don't... Forget it. Talking won't bring them back. Since Miss Yanfei is here, I suppose we can just have her estimate the amount that needs to be paid.
No problem. But before I can give an official estimate, I'll need to do a little market research. Ah, yes, and if I may just confirm again, it was in fact genuine Smaragdus Jadeite inlaid into the hairpins, correct?
Of course. Genuine article guaranteed, or I pay back 10 times the value.
All right, understood. I'll conduct some market research, and once I'm back, I'll provide an official assessment of the sum owed by Mr. Chow in compensation. Please wait here, Mr. Crossel.
Thank you very much. How could she lose my hairpins? She'd better pay every last mora that they're worth.
Probably not even real. Swindler.
Looks like I'll have to find some way to raise that money.
Please wait, Mr. Chow. I have something to discuss with
Go
you.
stand on the street corner.
It's not convenient to speak here, so let's find somewhere that we can sit and talk in more detail.
Dum dum dum. Fine. This way. God, where are they? Oh, running up there. Running all the way up there for a cutscene.
Miss Yanfei, what is this about? Are you here to tell me how much I owe?
No. What I wanted to talk about is, there is a chance that the Orin laid on those hairpins may not be Smaragdus Jadeite after all.
Not Smaragdus Jade? Really?
What do you mean? Are you implying that you already sneaked off and found them?
Obviously not. I'm no adventurer, let alone a member of the guild. I don't run thankless, time-consuming errands for a living. Let's just say I made some deductions. I don't know if Granny told you this, but Smaragdus Jadeite is found deep underground and contains very concentrated elemental energy. If mere mortals come into contact with it, well, they'll be sick in the best case. And in the worst case, they could even experience a dramatic change of personality. It most certainly would not be smooth to the touch. Mr. Chow, did you at any time feel unwell while the hairpins were in your possession?
No, not at all. I felt perfectly fine the whole time. Not even the slightest bit unwell. I didn't feel anything special at all, in fact.
Now that is strange. I noticed earlier that there were elemental traces in Mr. Crossel's vicinity. If I've deduced correctly, he may still have the Smaragdus Jadeite in his possession.
If that's the case, we should go confront him right now and expose his dirty scam right to his face!
Oh, shut up, Paimon.
Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way he would admit to it. Eventually, he would find some argument to compel us to leave. And then, he'd throw the Smaragdus Jadeite into the sea the moment we were gone. After that, he would simply insist that Mr. Chow pay up per the contract. He would lose nothing. Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and praying that the hairpins do actually still exist somewhere in this world.
Very vivid description.
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might be experience talking.
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share of situations like this, and brute force methods are certainly one way of resolving them.
Why did I end up in a
Fortunately,
story of a
I have
lawyer?
far more elegant solutions at my disposal. I'll share them with you in due course.
Well then, since you're so experienced in dealing with problems like this, perhaps you could help me, Miss Yunfei.
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first, Mr. Chow, can I ask you to please sign this contract?
Huh? Does there have to be a contract for everything? Paimon can't even keep track.
If I had one more for every time I hear the word contract.
It feels like Yanfei is even more concerned with them than a certain someone else we know.
These are my formal terms of engagement. Everything prior to now has just been pro bono advice. But for me to investigate any further, I require a written contract. Any work commissioned but not bound by a contract cannot be relied upon.
I understand. Then I will be glad to place this matter into your capable hands if you will take it, Miss Yunfei.
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too. Okay. Now write your address here, and then sign on this page as well. And I'll also need your signatures on pages 5, 7, and on the very last page. Finally, if you could just use this ink pad to make a handprint over here.
This contract has so many pages. Paimon's all out of brain juice again.
Such an ordeal.
Alright, that should do it. My fees are the same as always, and they're written in the contract. Have a look through and let me know if you have any questions.
You've signed it before you even read it.
Through, everything checks out.
Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy.
You mean do anything?
Not for now,
intractable this problem might sound, it will actually be quite straightforward to resolve, once we've got some things squared away. I don't believe you have been part of an investigation like this before, in which case, hopefully this should be quite the experience.
Miss Yunfei, I have to ask, why are you helping me?
Because, as it happens, I'm currently trying to acquire some Smaragdus Jadeite myself. I noticed strong traces of geoenergy around Mr. Crossel, so perhaps he has, in fact, secured some. Whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry or not is a separate matter, but either way, it's a lead. As long as we follow it, who knows? We might just be able to get our hands on some Smaragdus Jadeite. Also, the idea of someone abusing the law to their advantage, I won't stand for it.
You're a terrible lawyer,
Again,
then.
let's not dwell on this. Let's go to... where can we find someone who processes ore? Ha! I've got it! Let's pay a visit to Chateau, the boss of the Jade Mystery. He's a professional when it comes to working with stone and ore. If Mr. Crossel had his ore worked on at all, Chateau would undoubtedly have been his first choice.
Hey, Chateau.
Why, hello there, honored customers. Welcome to... Oh, it's you, Miss Yanfei. Is something the matter? Surely not more spurious claims that my jade betting is rigged and no one can ever win? Oh, I swear on all that is sacred.
No, nothing of the sort. Has a Snezhnine merchant named Crossel enlisted your ore processing services recently by any chance?
A Snezhnine merchant named Crossel, you say? I do remember that. He brought me a piece of ore, claiming that it was Smaragdus Jadeite. That was the first time I'd ever encountered it, so I had no way of telling if it was really Smaragdus Jadeite or not. But if a customer insists, far be it from me to contradict them. He was quite generous with his money, too, so I didn't give it too much thought. I processed the ore as per his request.
Do you have any leftover debris from your work on it?
Why, yes. It was my first time encountering this ore, after all, so I kept a few loose shavings to study myself later. They're right over there, in fact.
Thank you, sir. We'll take a look at them.
You gotta walk to that box for another scene.
Try your luck betting on
3,
Jade?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 steps.
Huh? If my eyes don't deceive me, the cross-sections and patterning suggest that these are Smaragdus nephrite shavings.
Smaragdus nephrite?
Yes. It's not particularly rare, nor is it especially valuable. It's used to make jewelry all the time. I've heard it said that Smaragdus nephrite is in fact the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite, though no one's ever proven it.
Ooh.
A thin layer of separation, huh? If you must see for yourself, try examining these shavings for traces of elemental energy. Smaragdus nephrite is an entirely ordinary ore, containing no elemental energy whatsoever. Is that so? Well, we might as well give elemental sight a shot. So, did you find anything?
Not a trace.
So they really are different. But wait, how come Jichao was able to tell what it was just by looking at the shards? That's pretty awesome.
There's nothing special to it. It just so happens that I've come across a great many of these in my time.
Why should you tell them apart?
These two stones actually look very similar. Someone without a deep understanding of them would find it very difficult to tell them apart. There may be only a subtle difference for the casual viewer, but that translates to an astronomical difference in terms of the market price. And, I'm sure, a significant difference in the cost of having them carved into shape.
All right, let's focus up. We're going off on a tangent.
We are.
But, never mind, Shirto. Why would Mr. Crossel...
Unusual actions have unusual reasons behind them. Let's take some of these shavings back to Chateau.
Hey, Chateau. Why have I, what really? Couldn't you have just carried the cutscene on? Why have I had to go to here?
Miss Yenfei? Might I be so bold as to inquire,
If you could just confirm for me once more, sir. Mr. Crossell did indeed claim that the ore he brought to your store was in fact Smaragdus Jadeite, did he not?
Yes, that's right. I still have a record of the job with me, in fact. Here. It says quite clearly, 1 chunk Smaragdus Jadeite, uncut.
Then I have no further questions. But could I borrow the processing record and these stone shavings?
Of course. But might I ask why you need them?
Oh, I have my reasons. Ah, yes. Please sign here on this affidavit. This document shall serve as signed proof that these stone shavings originated from the, ore that Mr. Crossell brought to your store. Please read it carefully.
Yes, I see. Forgive me for asking again, Miss Yenfei, but might I know the nature of the incident on this occasion?
No.
I wouldn't say there's been an incident, just a minor issue.
You don't need to
Thank
know.
you, sir.
Just
I'll
hurry
take
the
these
hell
with
up.
me.
With this hard evidence to back us up, Crossell won't dare try to deny what he did.
On the contrary, this is far from sufficient to build a case. We need to find something a little more compelling. If you want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me think. Jewelry, nope. Aha! Got it! Sinxie. She often helps people to find a jewelsmith. Let's go pay her a visit.
Well, that was quick. How come you know so many people?
Because lots of people come to me for legal advice every day. As you know, Liyue Harbor is the city of contracts. And contracts, well, I should say laws, are very important to us. But the amendments made by the Tianquan to our laws are
Oh my god, nobody cares.
unnecessary. As such, legal advice...
So you helped them...
Yes, well, that's no obstacle because...
Paimon, shut up.
You sound surprised. Knowing the law inside
Is this how
out is a
adept I
legal
become
advisor's
so
bread and butter,
adept
you
at
know?
everything?
Oh, this has nothing to do with being an adeptus. I just like reading things.
Again, with that casual tone.
Well, that's that then. Let's go look
Yeah, let's
for
go
some...
look for her. My god. I was just enjoying the fair. Now I'm hanging out with a lawyer. Oh yeah, just outside the funeral parlor. So in the other words...
Exactly. Since this has come at such a festive time, I'd rather keep things low-key to avoid disturbing the celebrations.
Understood. What about paper? If you're using burning, we can...
Sure, but let's stick with something
Just not going to bother
small.
reading that now.
His lordship has never been a fan of ostentation.
Ostentation? Does that sound right?
It sounds perfect. You think of everything, Director Who.
Doctor Who?
Yes. His lordship had one made 2 years ago, in fact. He sourced an excellent block of gloomwood and had an artisan convert it into a casket. It's currently being stored at the old family house at Yilong Wharf.
Oh, gloomwood is a good choice. Flame resistant, water resistant, insect resistant. More intent of possession. You can certainly keep them simple, but I wouldn't recommend forging entirely.
It's like you read my mind. Master expressed the same concern, but
I don't know what's going on. I don't care.
that sounds ideal.
Let me do my lawyer
Master
thing.
requested no music.
And the carriage.
Open sedan chair, please, with 4 pairs of white plaques and 20 pairs of red plaques.
Oh. Weaponry as such?
Yes. 2 sets of gold weaponry and 2 sets of soul banners. 4 items per set.
Okay, for gold weaponry, a 4-piece set would be a mace, battle axe, steel trip, this flying carp, turtle banners.
That will do nicely.
Last thing, how about the hanging banner?
For the hanging banner, we want an octagonal tube with 8 tassels per corner and a dome of red gauze covering the top. As for the portrait pavilion, we're looking to do one incense pavilion with 2 spare rooms. One is a changing room, the other is a display room. And we'd like a plain white cover over the whole thing.
Do you want that embroidered?
Ah, I knew I missed something. The family neglected to consider that in their sorrow, but it's a minor detail. What would your suggestion be?
Excellent.
I must...
Oh.
Greetings, Director Hu. Lady Ningguang has arrived, and she would be most grateful if you could join her at Yujing Terrace.
Well, that was quick. Right, I head over there in 2 ticks. Just apologies, I'm afraid of meeting have to go.
Of course. I've taken plenty...
I can leave the follow-up if you're
Of course, Director.
Okay.
The Hu family is truly blessed. It seems their directors go from strength to strength with each generation.
I agree. She was born for the job.
Ah, yes, Madam Undertaker. I didn't get the chance to discuss payment with the director.
There's no rush. I gathered from your conversation that the situation is still unfolding. This was just an initial meeting, so that we can make advanced preparations, yes?
That's right. Master asked me to come a few days ahead of time so that things aren't rushed at the last minute. On that note, please do keep everything strictly confidential for now. No public announcements.
Of course. You have my word.
Someone has died.
Thanks.
Public
Could I
announcement.
trouble you for a pro forma invoice? Easier for the family to review that way.
I'll get that to you in due course. Oh. Hello. Can I help you?
Hey, Fairy! We're looking for Hu Tao. Is she here?
You just missed her, unfortunately. She's attending a meeting elsewhere.
Oh. Any idea when she'll be back?
She didn't say, but she only left a moment ago. She could be some time. If it's anything urgent, I'd be happy to take a message for you and I'll relay it to her as soon as she returns.
Oh, no, it's nothing urgent.
If you'd prefer to speak with her directly, you can always wait till she's free.
Well, this sucks. I thought Hu Tao would be done with work by now. I guess she's got more on her plate than we realized. Well, there's not much point in hanging around here. Why don't we go eat and come back later? Paimon is getting a little hungry. But
Paimon is always hungry.
it sounded like she's gonna be a while. Besides, I can always fire up the stove again when she's back. Okay, sounds good. Madam Lan, you must be getting hungry too, right? You should come with us.
Madame Lan? Oh, sorry. I spaced out. Whatever works for you.
Alright, Fairy, we'll head off then. Can you let Hu...
Sure. Butler Ann?
Ma'am, do you happen to know who that young lady with the black hair is?
I haven't met her before, but that silver swallow hairpiece makes me wonder if she's from Chenyu Vale.
Dun dun dun.
Something the matter?
Well, it's just... So the other day, when I was out shopping, I ran into her and Master. They were chatting away, and I noticed that she showed him a very peculiar-looking rattan figure. Later that day, as I was moving his lordship to a more comfortable bedroom, I saw something underneath his bed. And would you know it, it was that same rattan figure. There was some kind of spell written on it. It was icy cold to the touch and made the whole room chilly. The whole thing seems very sinister.
Oh my goodness. Are you suggesting that there could be unnatural causes behind his lordship's condition? Well, I've heard they practice Chi-Man magic in Chenyu Vale. Pendhead fortune conveyance.
The last thing I want to do
Yeah,
is...
nobody cares.
Don't worry, Butler.
Shut your face. I can't do 2 quests at once here. Right. Where was I going? What's this one? Teapot. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Turn back round. No, not you. You!
But we have some new items in. Oh, Miss Yenfei, it's you. Has something happened? Did the client from last time,
Have no further trouble from then on? Yes, of course. I'm just here to ask you a few questions. Has a merchant by the name of Crossel asked you to put him in contact with a jewelsmith recently?
Krosel? Yes, I remember him. He's a merchant from Snezhnaya, no?
Snezhnaya.
Yeah, he came to me with a chunk of something he called Smaragdus Jadeite. The design of the hairpins that he gave me was quite intricate, so it took me some work to find someone who was up to the job. Eventually, I found an older jewelsmith who made them exactly according to his specifications. This order was on hold for a very long time, and only completed quite recently, which is why I remember it so well.
Doesn't seem like there's any evidence to be found here. Miss Inksy, I'd like for you to confirm for me once more. When Mr. Crossel commissioned you to find him a jewelsmith, did he or did he not assert that the material he presented to you that day was called Smaragdus Jadeite?
Yes, I'm sure of it. The hairpins were made using many expensive materials, and the asking price was quite high, so we had to put this transaction on record with the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Mr. Krosel wasn't very familiar with the necessary procedures, so I filed it on his behalf. I also kept a copy for my own records.
Just on the desk here.
See for yourself. The item is called Smaragdus Jadeite Twin Phoenix Pins. The inlaid gemstone is recorded as Smaragdus Jadeite. The document even has the official seal of the ministry on it.
Thank you, Sinksy. Now, could you let me borrow this document?
Sure. It isn't serving much purpose here anyway. I take it then that there's been some more trouble?
Nothing you need to worry about. Just a minor issue. I'll return your document as soon as I'm done with it. Thanks again. Why is everyone's first reaction always to assume someone or something is in trouble?
Yeah, definitely nature of legal consultation.
I believe we have almost all the evidence we need. We just need to make one last trip. Let's go to Boo Boo Pharmacy to speak with Dr. Baiju.
Baiju?
The weirdo with the snake around his neck? What do you want to speak to him for? Because only he can provide an authoritative statement confirming that Smaragdus Jadeite is harmful to the human body. Once we have this final piece of evidence in our hands, we can wrap this case up.
Thank God. Quest location is currently involved in a... What? Quest location is in another quest. Quest location in Quest Leo Celebration 8 faces Hidden Calamity. Please complete it first. Okay, so I've got to complete Hidden Calamity. What the bloody hell is Hidden Calamity? Hidden Calamity. Don't even have it. Okay, let's go do commission. I don't know how it seems to have something to say to you. Issues resource manager for Ministry of Civil Affairs. That should be the title of my life, Hidden Calamity. Autobiography. Be great, I'd read it. The Hidden Calamity. Netflix surface seems to want to... Why does everyone have a word with me? The soldier seems to be troubled by something. So, I can't... View details. Check. Oh, it wants me to do that. Okay, well let's go do that. Chapter 1 would just be me screaming, just a page of ah. Chapter 2, I'm fine, really.
Dad, I brought some friends over. I'm cooking today. Dad? Dad?
Over here, Xiangling.
Why? Why are you over
Oh,
there?
there he is. He's over at Ying-Ar's place. Let's go say hi. Huh? Timaeus? What's wrong with him?
That scent. Oh, this
He
is so
farted.
embarrassing. A few days ago, he said he wanted to come and spend the festival with me, but he started to feel unwell as soon as he arrived last night, and now he's gone and passed out. I think maybe the journey took it out of him, or perhaps he caught a cold on the way. Anyway, I was about to take him to Boo Boo Pharmacy to see the doctor, so I asked Chef Mao to
gotta
watch
go
the
Boo Boo
store while I'm
Pharmacy.
gone.
You weren't gonna carry him all that way by yourself, were you? Let us help.
I couldn't possibly ask that of you.
Don't mention it. Let's just get him to the doctor.
If you're sure. I'm very...
Why don't I watch the store? As it happens, I know a thing or two about perfume.
I'm sorry. I don't believe I've...
Oh, this is Madame Lan Yen, a craftswoman from Chenyu Vale. You can trust her.
Oh, a friend of yours then. Thank you, Madame Lan
No,
Yen.
she's just following us
That would be
around.
a huge help.
Xiangling, I guess that means we're free to head back. Let's get cooking so the troops can feast on their triumphant return.
Great minds think alike, Dad. Go on, get Timaeus to Boo Boo Pharmacy. And don't forget to come eat when you're done.
Thank you all.
Meanwhile, you bring Timaeus to Boo Boo Pharmacy. Bazaar takes him back to the room examination. You are surprised to see two other familiar faces. Who are they? Happy Lantern Right. Happy Lantern Right. A young Hermitage, Chongyun was born in a clan of exorcists. He travelled the land working to exorcise demons. He is honest and serious lad by nature and is both hard-working and persevering, near shrinking from any sort of hardship. However, he has one problem that no amount of work can solve, and that's the pure yang spirit he was born with. This pure yang spirit is capable of repelling demons to a point where Changyang has never had to lift a finger to stop them. As a result, he has almost never seen a demon in his life. The troubles for him greatly, of course, because seriously, what exorcist has never encountered a demon to exorcise before? Thank you, here's hoping it will be.
What do you mean by that? Oh no, did you get sick too?
No, not me. That's alright, these are dear friends. The truth needn't be. My great-grandfather, a few days ago, he didn't have the strength to get out of bed, and now he slipped into a coma.
Oh no! Sorry to hear that. That sounds really serious.
Duh. It's not looking good. We've been several doctors come to see him, and
None of them could figure out what it was? That seems strange.
he's over 100 years old and struggling to come to terms with it. Our butler came to see him a few days ago. A coma? Nah, not that serious. So I went to take a look, and inside his lordship's room there was definitely a strange chill in the air, but I'm confident it's not caused by evil spirits. Then what is it? Well, this is just a theory, but I think that it's fine. You can say it's fetter of death.
Oh no. Singcho.
It's feta cheese of death.
For you.
Thank you, I'll be okay, honestly. My father and grandfather were hardest hit by it, but we're prepared for it under the circumstances. Okay. I believe my brother's already contacted the funeral parlour, and I'm here so Dr. Brazier can help my father's grandfather's paying. I like a bit of feta. Why are you
Feeling
now?
any better?
Much better. I feel fit as a twiddle. Okay.
It's fit as a fiddle, dear. As in the instrument,
not the finger twitching.
It's nothing serious. Probably just exhaustion from the long journey. Then not resting properly afterwards.
It's all my fault.
It's always your fault.
I'm prescribing a nutritious soup to be taken every night before bed. Here's the recipe. That should sort him out. But if his symptoms
Here's some
persist,
soup.
make sure to come and see me again.
Thank you, Dr. Baiju.
Looks like Timaeus is gonna be alright. That's a relief.
I'm bringing her. Thank you so much. Don't mention it ever.
Eeying, you should probably get this guy back right away. Baiju says he needs to rest.
Agreed. Plus, I shouldn't keep Madame Lanyan waiting too long. Drop by later when you've got a second, so I can thank you both properly.
No.
Ah, Master Xingqiu. I won't beat around the bush. The situation is looking a little more complicated than I'd initially thought.
What do you mean? Wasn't speaking the whole truth just now. It's been a situation that's pretty strange. This drink is similar to his lordship's condition. Wait, Stamara says the same illness.
It would appear so, although it's debatable whether it is an illness per se. The truth is, they are both aging at an accelerated rate.
I feel like that sometimes. What, really?
Yes, significantly faster than the average person. But so far, I have not managed to determine the cause.
Not only does the mystery brazier... Okay, I don't want to read it anyway. Advanced in years of life. This is terrible, so something is...
Cutting years off their lives? What a turn of phrase. That sounds horrible.
We even tried the secret art of tiramisu earlier, and this most stubborn disease. Tiramisu!
There are a few other remedies I can try, even if it's just trial and error at this point. This morning I sent Chi-Chi to Mount Qingsa to look for a certain herb. There's still a chance we might turn things around if we're lucky. Oh, and speaking of Qingsa, has his lordship been there recently, Master Xingqiu?
To the village, you mean? Yes, we visit there every year during Lantern Rite to run the clinic, but this year, before the clinic had even started, they sent someone all the way. Medical advice. The situation seems urgent. Oh, why is it when I finish reading it, it's there for bloody ages?
And then the patient from Mondstadt, who I just saw, tells me he stopped off in Qingsa village during his journey. I can't help but wonder if there's some connection.
If I'm not mistaken, I do believe great-grandfather visited some friends in the village not too long ago. My father went with him. Just as we suspected. What is it? I heard rumours about God's remains causing this. God's remains, which one? Well, first I read about it in a book bought in the street vendor, so it's not the most credible source. But the book told me a hidden place in... Oh, I don't... Really?
Wait, so Chao-Du's remains? That's what's causing this mystery illness?
It's the tree!
Not to steal anyone's thunder, but while I do suspect a connection with Qingsa village, I highly doubt that god remains are the cause.
That's right, the slightest trace of God remains
Good point. Then what could be the true cause?
you.
Master Xingqiu, I will head to Qingsa village to investigate further after Chi-Chi returns. Hopefully, I will have more answers after that.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Yeah, we're pros at gathering stuff. Just tell us where to go and we'll track down those herbs, no problem.
I am most grateful for the offer. I'll be sure to let you know if I need your assistance.
Thank you for everything, Doctor.
Merely doing my duty.
And take care of yourself too.
Don't worry about me.
It was good to see you, but now I must return home. I'll come with you. I want to take another look at the Lordship's room. Very well. Bye everyone, and don't worry about me. I'm doing fine. In all honesty, I've never been so close to my great-grandfather as my father and grandfather, given age, speaking much...
Hey, come on now. We get that you us to worry, but there's no need to downplay it, alright? We should be supporting you here, not the other way around.
Paimon's a lot smarter than I remember.
Hey! Paimon's always been smart.
No, Paimon hasn't. Recent phase in Huto also has life given life death. But she must have through business. Yeah, sounds great. See you in a few days. Yep. See you.
Even though
when I
Baiju
can be
ruled
bothered.
out God remains as the cause, Paimon still wants to get to the bottom of this Tao Do business. Oh, it's a shame Kuching had to disappear before she could tell us more.
Lanyan seems quite knowledgeable about.
True. Then let's head back and ask her. Come on.
It's not, because I'm meant to come here now for another quest. Right. Can I now do that quest? Why can I still not do this quest? Wait, what quest have I just accepted? So why can't I do that? Area's characters occupied by quest. You won't let me check it. Oh, coin. There's another coin. What is Scent Spring? What quest am I doing here? Lancermite has come around once more. Where's those? Okay. Hit the coin! I've already done this one, haven't I? Yeah. Is this the... Okay, I'm going back there. To see woman that's from there. Hello.
Ah, you're back. Thanks again for helping me get Timaeus to the doctor. Please, take this Mora.
You
as a
shouldn't
small
have. I
token
barely
of our
lifted a finger.
gratitude.
Well, you gotta be an under... I don't care.
Paimon thinks you're misunderstanding what that phrase means, but okay.
You'll have to excuse him. I think his efforts to learn the local dialect have fried the language part of his brain.
Alright, well, no more studying for you. Go get some rest. Doctor's orders. And if you take a turn for the worse, get back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away.
Where did Lanyan go?
Yes, I almost forgot to mention. She said she went to catch up with Director Hu. She told me to pass on the message.
Wait, so she left?
I'd like 3. Oh wait, what's this? Scent Spring under new management?
Perish the thought. Miss Ying'ar had to run an errand, so I'm just watching the shop until she gets back.
I see. Well, Mr. Temporary new management, could I trouble you for 3 boxes of red dust under rolling clouds?
Red dust under rolling clouds. I think that rings a bell. Not a scent the average young lady would choose, though.
Correct, so you probably won't find it on the shelves, more likely hidden in the corner at the back somewhere.
Not at all. One moment.
I hope it's got a price tag on it.
Here. Is this what you're looking for? If I'm not mistaken, it's used exclusively for ritual purposes.
A lady of culture, I see. This is the common knowledge.
Let me wrap this up for you.
There's a thing between these two, isn't there? I can see it now. You're from Lanyan Village too, aren't you?
Huh? How can can you tell?
Your hairpiece. What, because of a thing in her hair?
How did...
All the jewellery she's got on, and you're focusing on that in her head. Let's just say I'm a fellow lady of the culture, but alas, I'm in a rush today. Hope we meet again soon. Temporary new management.
Huh? Grandpa was right. Liyue Harbor is full of hidden talents. I would never have expected the average perfume customer to be so knowledgeable.
Director Who? I gotta say, that outfit looks really good on you.
Why, thank you, Miss Yinger. Perfume is a fine establishment. Temporary replacement provided by Miss.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Wait, Director Who?
Whoa, big question mark.
Hey, we're back. Thanks for watching the store, Madame Lan.
Miss Yingar, that person you spoke to just now. Who was that?
Hu Tao. Director Hu Tao of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Funeral parlor.
But I thought she wore the funeral parlor uniform with the Harmony hexagram hat?
I guess she just changed into something more festive for the festival.
Shoot! I was face to face with her, and I had no idea. Sorry, Miss Yingar. Something's come up. Please let the others know I had to leave.
Huh? What could possibly be so urgent?
And then she just ran off after Hu Tao.
Maybe we should be at the funeral parlor.
Are you going to look for her? If so, could you take this with you? I just found it in the store.
Huh? Wait, isn't this one of those rattan figures?
Whatever it is, we don't sell them. So I'm guessing Madame Lan left it here by accident.
Yeah, well, she definitely makes these. Although, this one's pretty different from the one she made for the street fair. Plus, it has a sigil on it for some reason.
Not the kind of thing you see every day, that's for sure. It could be important, so if it does belong to Madame Lan, I'd like to get it back to her as soon as possible.
Well, then let's head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor again. Whatever it's...
Back to the parlor that I can't fast travel to. Can I do that quest yet? I just want to carry on with my teapot quest. Wait. Where is it? I've lost it. Oh, no. Hidden calamity, 45, yeah. Teapot! Teapot quest! Teapot! No, I don't want to talk to the herbalist. You, Snake Man.
My, to what do I owe the pleasure? Though I'm afraid that if you're looking for our little Chi-Chi, she's out gathering herbs. And if it isn't Miss Yanfei as well, now that's an even rarer honor. What business brings you here, might I inquire? Some charlatans peddling ineffectual medicines again, no doubt?
No. I'm here this time to ask if you're familiar with Smaragdus Jadeite.
Smaragdus Jadeite? Why, yes, there is some information about it included in the 6th commentary on the 7 Mountain Treatises. The 7 Mountain Treatises states that this substance springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains and will bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch it. It is abundant in elemental energy, so if someone without a vision is in contact with it for a prolonged period, Best case scenario, they fall ill. Worst case scenario, they'll suffer great changes in personality, and their illness will only ever get worse.
Aww.
Anyway, I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to chit-chat. Knowing you, Yanfei, and given the specific nature of your question, I suppose that you're about to ask me to write an official affidavit attesting to the pharmaceutical peculiarities of Smaragdus jadeite?
That is indeed the case. If you would be so kind, Dr. Baiju.
No trouble at all. It's just a single document. Won't take me a moment. I would mention, though, that you are not the only one who's developed a curiosity for Smaragdus jadeite recently. A Snezhnayan merchant came to ask me about it not long ago. But after I gave him my reply, his expression shifted to one of remarkable disappointment. I wonder, Miss Yanfei, if your pressing business might be related to the Snezhnayan merchant?
Ah, you needn't concern yourself about that, Dr. Baiju. Thank you for penning us that document. I'll make sure to compensate you in due course.
You're too kind. Take care now.
When did he write that down?
That Baiju guy is...
Why am I sliding?
Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like he was fishing for something back there?
Talk to Buddy Boy.
Dr. Baiju's always been like that. Well, we have the evidence we need. Let's go find Mr. Crossell.
I'm coming, Crossell. If that is your real name. Oh, it's her. I thought it was the flower thing. Hi, Crossell.
Miss Yanfei, have you finished your investigation? I trust you will now be in a position to assess the compensation due.
Yes, my investigation is indeed concluded. I can now provide a final figure for the amount payable.
Wonderful. Well then, please, could you do the honors, Miss Yanfei?
Of course. According to the stipulations of the contract, Mr. Crossell, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original transaction price in Mora.
Sure. Wait, what? Me pay her? Surely there's been some kind of mistake, Miss Yanfei.
Not at all. According to my investigations and the material evidence that we've gathered, the substance claimed to be Smaragdus jadeite that was inlaid within the Smaragdus jadeite twin phoenix pins that you rented out to Mr. Chow was, in fact, Smaragdus nephrite. Now, the contract states very clearly that 10 times the price shall be paid should the article not be genuine. Accordingly, you are liable for this sum, which is payable to Mr. Chow in Mora.
Material evidence? What material evidence? Why, Miss Yanfei, you cannot frame me like this. I spent a huge sum to obtain that Smaragdus jadeite, and yet you claim that the ore inlaid on the hairpins is somehow fake? I demand to see your evidence.
Shouldn't this be in court or something, not in the middle of a street?
From an expert witness involved in the processing of the ore can serve as an authoritative assessment of whether it is genuine. Traveler, please produce the evidence in question.
Is this evidence?
This is a processing record from the Jade Mystery, along with stone samples and an affidavit signed by the business owner, Chateau.
Seriously? Even the boss there couldn't differentiate between Smaragdus jadeite and Smaragdus nephrite. How does this prove anything? In any case, Smaragdus nephrite is the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite. So I had him cut away the nephrite, he returned the valuable jadeite core to me, and some nephrite samples remain in the store. What am I missing exactly?
That's an unsubstantiated belief.
Well, your claim that my ore is fake is just as unsubstantiated. And we are here.
Who needs a court system? Apparently not them.
Ugh. Looks like our first piece of evidence didn't convince him at all. Seems like he came prepared. What should we do next?
Hard evidence, something legally binding. We have just the thing. Show him, Traveler.
Yeah, that one. I don't know.
This document proves that my hairpins are the real deal, doesn't it? This is the Ministry's seal, after all. It shows that the ore inlaid on the pins
It's going to be the last one.
Smaragdus jadeite.
evidence didn't work either.
You know, you could be right. Perhaps the hairpins are the real deal after all.
Of course I'm right. All the evidence shown supports my story.
Well, hang on a moment now, because I do recall one final piece of evidence that we haven't revealed yet. Traveler, would you do the honors?
Pharmacy.
What's this?
Smaragdus jadeite springs forth from stone marrow.
I love how their facial expressions don't change despite what they're saying. He was super angry and there wasn't even a wrinkle. I like that when they've been talking for so long, like that, their mouth shuts and they continue talking.
A dramatic change of personality and fall seriously ill.
And then it will start again.
Were you aware of these peculiar properties of Smaragdus jadeite?
I had no idea.
No idea, you say? I'd guessed as much. But for you to have rented out such a dangerous item, I'm afraid that this falls outside the scope of my work, but within that of the Ministry of Civil Affairs. However, I'm sure that the Ministry will be relatively lenient, considering that, as you say, you were ignorant of the danger you posed. Don't worry, Mr. Crossell. I will make sure that all the evidence presented...
No idea, your motionless eyebrows disagree.
I trust that you'll give me your full cooperation in their investigations.
What? Wait! I knew.
Oh, so you knew? Oh, dear Mr. Crossell. But if you knew of Smaragdus jadeite's dangerous properties beforehand, why would you...
Huh? No, The hairpins aren't actually
inlaid with genuine Smaragdus jadeite? Is that what you were about to say? You do understand, Mr. Crossell, that this means that you will have to pay Ms. Zerchow 10 times the original price in Mora? Mr. Crossell, your answer, please. My client and I are waiting.
He should get himself a lawyer.
Yep, he's seriously intimidating right now. It's like she's a different person.
I admit it. I confess. The ore I had inlaid on those hairpins was Smaragdus nephrite.
Duh.
But I'm a victim in all of this too. I invested a great deal of time and money into acquiring that small amount of Smaragdus jadeite, in the hopes of turning it into a piece of jewelry that would fetch a fine price. But after receiving it and carrying it around for a few days, I started to feel extreme discomfort. I couldn't sleep a wink or eat a single bite. I was in a constant state of agitation too.
It's a long ass. It really is.
Pharmacy to get myself checked out, only to discover that this sort of stone cannot be worn as jewelry. But how could I let all that money go to waste? That's why I had another pair of hairpins made from Smaragdus nephrite, which is almost indistinguishable from Smaragdus jadeite. I kept the real Smaragdus jadeite in a specially made box. I daren't touch it again. I was worried that someone would see through it, which is why I only dared to rent them out, not sell them.
So why did you charge us so much?
Lost the hairpin.
Exactly. If they weren't the real deal, why'd you make her pay
I need to drink just watching them.
I didn't want to either, but when I purchased that Smaragdus jadeite...
Oh my god, shut up.
If word got out that I sold a pair of fake hairpins...
Alright, let's cut the appeals phase right there. I failed to see what bearing any of this has on your transaction with my client. According to the contract, you must pay Ms. Zerchow 10 times the original price in Mora, and that is final.
10 times?
Crossell looks like he could faint any second.
You alright, mate? Are you going for a poop?
As for me, according to the contract with Ms. Zerchow, 20% of that sum will go to me.
20%? That's as much as I spent on that Smaragdus jadeite.
There's no need. It's fine. You don't have to pay me that much, Mora. Even if the Smaragdus jadeite on those hairpins was fake,
I always squat when I'm shocked. If I squatted when I was shocked, I'd never get up again.
Compensation for that.
Ms. Zerchow, you...
However, Mr. Crossell, since you have no use for that chunk of Smaragdus jadeite, why don't you give it to me instead? I'll consider us even.
What? But all right then. This cursed rock's brought me enough grief as it is.
Miss Yunfei, I'll turn the Smaragdus jadeite over to you. I trust that it will suffice as remuneration?
Well, that's not quite how the rules say this should go. But whatever. It'll do.
Thanks so much for your help this time, Miss Yunfei. When you have the time, I'll be sure to visit and express my thanks more appropriately.
Oh, come on. No need to stand on ceremony. Now, if I may confirm this again, Mr. Chow, have you and Mr. Crossell come to an understanding?
Well, yes, I believe we have.
Well then, that's good. Mr. Crossell, it seems that my client has no further claims against you.
Is that so?
Actually, Mr. Crossell, I'd like to talk business for a
Oh
second.
my god.
I could see from the hairpins you produce that you're very skilled in jewelry design. My family, on the other hand, works in the ore business, and we have a fair stock of fine ores. If we could join forces, your jewelry designs and our choice ores, I think we could do some fine business between us.
Let me think for a moment.
Well, that's that. And we've got the Smaragdus Jadeite that Granny wants too. All's well that ends well.
There were some twists and turns along the way.
Exactly. Usually when someone tells us they've lost something, we end up searching all over the place for it. But this time, you managed to solve the problem with just a big stack of documents. Even though the solution didn't involve actually finding the hairpins. The right solution depends on your perspective on the problem. The objective of my client, Mr. Chow, was to reduce her liability to pay compensation. So, rather than looking high and low for some hairpins, proving that the rented item was nowhere near worth what the vendor had claimed it to be was the more efficient solution.
Can't say I've ever met an Adeptus like you before.
An Adeptus. Speaking of, you took part in that battle, didn't you? In which case, you would have heard what Granny said. Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by humans. The title of Adeptus means precious little to me compared to my job as a legal advisor. In any case, don't you think that the Liyue Harbor of today needs legal consultancy far more than it
No.
Paimon can think of someone who would definitely disagree with your reasoning.
I think there is more than just reason involved here, Paimon.
Well, since we got what we came for,
Oh, the
it's time to
lawyer
go
is
bring
almost
it.
annoying as
I
Paimon.
bet she's been on tenterhooks for a while now.
Okay, oh, wait, Granny's up there. I'm coming, Granny! Should be the end of this quest. Nope, that way. Ooh, flowers. Ooh, flowers. Granny. Hi, Granny.
Ah, you've returned. How did it go? Were you able to find the Smaragdus Jadeite?
We were, thanks to her.
Good, good. Then we have all the materials we need.
Well, if we're all set, Granny, I'll get going now. Got a ton of clients waiting for me back at the office.
Oh, you. All right, then. Go see to your business. Granny should be able to handle the rest.
I'm off then. Bye! Oh yes, Traveler. Make sure you don't lose the business card I gave you. I've been looking into the laws of other nations as well. If you should ever bump into any trouble with the law, come find me directly. Regulars get discounts too.
Come now, child. Are you leaving or are you not? If you have no wish to leave, perhaps you'd like to help me clean my teapot, hmm?
I'm leaving! I'm leaving!
That child. Goodness knows where she learned to be so rambunctious. Her father was hardly so riotous or...
I swear time is moving slower for me than everyone else. What makes you say that? Truly unique.
Indeed she is. Liyue has changed, and the Adepti must also learn to change. Yanfei might be overly garrulous, but she is also the most intimately acquainted with the city among us all. Liyue is not the same place I once knew.
Granny?
All right then. Let us speak of this no more. Back on topic. I believe that I still owe you a little gift.
Oh, this was for a gift.
Oh, Paimon's so excited! How is it made?
How long does it take?
It is but a single teapot. It shan't take long at all. Just wait here for a moment.
Madam Ping begins to construct the gift.
There we go. This Serenity pot is all yours now. Hold it firmly. If you were to drop it, oh goodness, who knows what might happen.
I got a teapot.
Take these blueprints with you as well. You'll need them if you wish to make your teapot a little more lively inside.
Thanks, Granny.
Wait a minute, Granny. How exactly are we supposed to use this teapot?
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I've already arranged for a certain little helper to await you within this teapot. She will explain everything you need to know about it.
I don't know. I've been like it for days. Time just has no meaning apart from having to do things where life says I have to. Other than that, it just plods along really slowly. Hold LB and select shortcut wheel and select inventory. Go over to that box, click that. I got a teapot. I live in a teapot now. Learn a realm, island, peak, or floating. I've got an island. A glimpse into my bipolar brain for you. Well, thank you.
Around it.
Good old burrow.
Hey, there's a perfectly good house right over there. Why should Paimon have to live in a hole in the ground?
Because nobody likes you, Paimon.
Why is it so empty here apart from that house? Oh, wait a second. What is that?
Hold LB button to return co-op or single player during special challenges.
Well, it seems that we have a visitor.
What the hell is that?
It's a huge finch!
Oh, okay.
Excuse me, I am not a finch. I am a teapot spirit, and you may call me... hang on a moment. What am I supposed to be called again?
How do you not know your name?
Oh, call me. I suppose you may call me Tubby.
You certainly look the part.
So you're the little helper Madam Ping mentioned?
Little tubby bird. Whoa.
Madam Ping? Oh, you must mean Ping. Yes, she did summon me here. She told me much about you. You may leave all matters regarding the upkeep of this realm to me. Your journey may be far from over, but at least this way you will not want for a comfortable place to sleep each night.
So what's a teapot spirit exactly?
Though it is the adepti who create realms such as this, they generally do not have the time of day to attend to the banal matter of their maintenance.
I was nodding off in conversation. I saw that, Tubby.
Thus, we teapot spirits were created to help guard their realms and manage their affairs. You may consider me a butler, if you will. Now, allow me to explain this realm to you.
Yay, more controls. I'm going to forget.
Have you any blueprints on you? Specifically, blueprints with beautiful rooms, chairs, and the like. As long as you have a blueprint, you can refashion this realm however you please.
Blueprints?
Yeah, Granny gave me that one. Take it. I shut Paimon up before she could finish the sentence.
These are the blueprints I'm talking about. Go on, open them up. Just commit the image of the objects to memory and prepare the necessary materials. Then simply release the thought from your mind and the object in the blueprint shall appear within this teapot.
Wow! Is that all it takes? Then we could build a whole city inside, couldn't we?
I doubt it. A golden-eyed adeptus explained this to me at some point in the past. He said that even though subspace creation is a product of adeptal power, even that has it. This world is not a true one, after all.
I have a teapot.
I hardly remember myself.
How very strange.
Well, let's not dwell on that. Have a look around. Best you get accustomed to this realm. If there's anything you would like to ask, just look for me.
Okay, after using the summoning and summoning the social teapot, travelers can interact with it to enter the abode within. Travelers can also use to summon the pot while they're within the confines. Interacting with the surrounding pot will allow travelers to leave. Travelers can also directly open the map interface and fast travel to any of the teleport waypoints immediately and leave. Talk to the teapot spirit to learn about managed manner. You can create all kinds of items in the creation screen. Materials used to create items can be gathered all over the world. After obtaining the furnishings, using the place furnishing to increase the adepti energy rank of your pot. As the adepti energy rank increases, realm currency will accumulate faster rate. Spend realm currency in realm depot to purchase various items. Once in a while, a teapot travelling salesman will visit your abode. There's a chance he will bring some rare treasures with him. If you require a blueprint furnishing, you can place furnishings by batch. Okay. Open the shortcut wheel. I don't want to go back. I want to place that. Oh. 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 Oh, why am I at the back of the house? Where's the front of the house? Pan. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. There's the front. Little barn outside. It's like a weird version of The Sims. Look at that. That's my current building. Paimon there. Alright, how do I get out of this? Save. Okay, and then hold to leave. Ha! You stay over there. Oh, it's a big house, isn't it? It's got a D&D map. Can I see the... It's a D&D map for a house. Placing furnishings, please wait. Okay. Sorry. I'm waiting. Oh. What was that? What furnishings is it placing? Ooh, decorations. I've got doors. I've got stairs. And that is it. Is that all I've got? Wow. Right. Let's go back to here. You have left the currents of the teapot to return to your home world. Talk to Tubby. I don't want to talk to Tubby. Right. Draw by lamplight. Oh, what's this? Hello. Is it one in charge? Well, good luck to them. Yeah. Oh, it's you. You scared me there. I thought the sergeant had come over. Wait, did I leave Paimon there? Because she's not appeared. Do you guys still have to train? Well, the bigger the festival, the busier we are. Lyra harbours are huge and there's many tourists coming. Maintain order and ensure Monolith have seen unique views. Yep. Just a mobile unit. Okay. 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 You've undergone this training too? I'd love to give it a try. Right. In drills by lamplight, you must select various secret stratagems and trigger their combat effects. Increase the team's combat prowess and the ability to score points. The number of things you can use are increased in the drills. Okay. Apparently increase the amount of points scored in a single challenge. When opponents are defeated, they can apparently increase the additional multiplier. Okay. 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 I know what I'm doing. Let's wing it. Party setup. Oh, okay. Start. Must have one party. Why can't I select the party member? Oh, hello. Who are you? Right. Party setup. Aha. Level 80. Yeah. Yeah. Me. Jig. Let's do it. You can still select more secrets so you're going to start the way. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing, but let's do it. Active character defeats 2 opponents, use with an element of skill, the party gains 250 points for 18 seconds. Let's do this.
Lockdown.
What the hell is that? This is so cool. This dude's awesome.
Shadow of the past. Mine to command.
The dread would blaze in dragon fire.
I got him cornered.
Don't die. This is so cool. This guy's awesome. What's she do?
A little ambiance. Reconstitute.
Locked up.
Whee! It's like proper retro style.
Claim these souls.
Submit your souls in sacrifice. Scared,
Target acquired.
I don't unlock this guy. Hello. Where'd you come from?
Got him cornered.
Challenge complete. Got 770, I needed 50,000. I'll try it again. That's fun. I like this dude. Start.
Target acquired. Shadow the past. Mind to command.
The dead would blaze in dragon fire.
I got him cornered.
Die, weird little purple thing.
Locked on.
Yeah. Oh, glory! Glory to which none can compare. Especially not when I'm in a bad.
I got him cornered.
Measly insect.
Boom, 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 boom. I like the arcade noises it makes. The glory.
Target acquired.
Look at him go! Well, that was interesting. Okay. Right, what else we got in this town? Idle teapot talk? No, I'm good, thanks. Miss Yu is research Ministry of Civil Artifacts. Has something. Yeah, go on then. Where's she? All the way over there. Wait, what's that? Booth set up by Ministry of Civil Affairs. It is said to offer a game where you can use Rattan figures. Let's go do that. That sounds interesting. I want to use a Rattan figure, whatever that is. Hello. Let's do it. Oh my god. In Immortal Kombat, new blocks will continuously appear in the marked place at the top of the arena and drop down. You control the blocks by moving them left, right, rotating them and speeding the direction within 4. It's bloody Tetris. After clearing blocks, your Rattan figure will appear the opposing Rattan figure and gain energy based on the chain length. Okay. I'm playing Tetris. Select an opponent. Yeah, let's go for you. Start challenge. Dum 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 dum. How do I rotate? I don't know how to rotate thing. Oh. I don't know how to rotate things. Oh, A is rotate. Okay. Bump, bump. 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 God, the computer's not good at this, are they? Dun 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 dun. How did they just put a random game of Tetris in here? Gets rid of that. That gets rid of that, gets rid of that. I win. But that was interesting. Oh, oh, my neck clicked. Oh, you're trying to kill me, man. Oh, stretching my neck clicked. Oh, what's this? Okay, I got a dog paw. What comes before the dog paw? Flower, mushroom. Oh, I missed it. Straight after the mushroom. Flower, mushroom, dog paw. Flower, mushroom, dog paw. Come on, come on. Flower, mushroom, dog paw. Yay! I stretched at the same time, so it was synchronized crunching. Oh, what's this one? Hey, Granny. Smiling makes the world a more beautiful place. See any toys you like? What you got for sale? Have a look. You what now? A musical instrument that can be used to perform in performances. It is made of rather unique materials and its craftsmanship is quite different from the design currently in Vig. What the hell? Why is this so expensive? No, you're good, Granny. God. Wait, what is that? It's like a fortune teller. Where's the fortune teller? Is it you? What's the fortune teller? Zoom in! Oh, it's not even come up on the map. Done that, done that. Wait, what are you? World Quest, World Quest. I don't do World Quests. I enjoy Tetris. I'll play again. Wait, is that the coins? It is the coins. Aha, they disappear off the map once you've hit them. So there's one over here. How many coins are there? I don't want to speak to Miss Yu, I'm collecting coins. Ugh, fine, let's go speak to Miss Yu. There's a coin! I see you, coin. There's one over there as well. I don't know what these are for, but I'm hitting them all. A Doge! I'll climb back up there now. Right, what was the, let's go back to a quest here. What was I doing? No. No, they're too far away. That one. That's what I was doing. Oh my god, it's miles away. Miles away! Just around the corner. Coin! If there's only 10, then the last one's up there. I'm hoping there's only 10. Get off the wall. I think you are a spider monkey. Do 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 do. Is that it?
Brave girl.
Don't cry now.
Miss Undertaker, are Hu-Tao and Madame Lan back yet?
Sorry, I'm afraid not.
Well, why not?
How strange. They were definitely heading this way. Maybe Hu-Tao had another appointment. Any idea where we might find them?
If it was anything business related, I expect the director would have let me know. I was aware she had a meeting earlier today, for instance. But she doesn't keep me informed about her private affairs.
So you're saying Hu-Tao is dealing with a private matter?
It's possible. The director seems to have had a lot on her mind lately. In the past, she'd usually show up to work in the mid-morning. But recently, she's been getting here before the sun's up. She said she's had trouble sleeping and has been dreaming more than usual.
How is she having trouble sleeping but dreaming more?
Are we talking about the same Hu-Tao here? That doesn't sound like her at all.
You might want to talk to our consultant, Zhongli. He's closer to her than I am.
Oh, good idea. How did we not think of that? So, where could we find him? Probably sipping tea somewhere, right?
He's just across the road on the second floor, watching an opera. If you listen carefully, you might be able to hear it.
Oh yeah, Paimon here's singing! Seems like
Okay.
Zhongli is the only one taking it easy today. Let's go say hi.
Did you hear singing? Did that just say that quest is blocked as well? Currently involved in another quest. Do you know what? Can I shop? How do I only have 85? That's depressing. What's this telescope all about? Where is it? Oh god. Just fought to me death. Right, so I can't even continue the quest I was doing. I need to go. Where do I need to go? There. Ha! Hello, Catherine.
Astra Abyssosk.
All of the apple
Welcome
sauce to
the
you too.
Adventurers Guild.
I would like to claim
Thank
my
you for
daily.
completing today's commissions.
Okay. All the apple sauce to you
Astra
too.
Abyssosk.
I would like to claim my adventure rank. Add all the applesauce again.
Astra Abyssosk.
Claim all. Dispatch again. Right. Can any of you guys be ascended or leveled? Oh, wrong button.
Benny's adventure chick.
Nobody cares, Benny. Wait, how do I get that? Drop by level 30 pyro. Oh. I can level you up. Hey, she's level 40. Ascend? No, can't ascend you. I can level you up.
I created another universe and founded paradise for I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin der
Alright, love. If you say so. Can I ascend you? I can ascend you. You have been ascended. And you've been leveled up. Wait, why have I got a right? Claim, I got a wish! Wait, why didn't I get one for ascending her? Oh, you don't get it the second time you ascend. Well, that's stupid. She got another outfit. She do. Oh, I like
These
that.
garments echo the magnificent.
Can I send you? I can.
As I get stronger.
Claim. Right. Oh wait, I've got things I can have. Oh god. Where that came from. I've got things I can put at shrines. Currency used to purchase rare resources in the shop. Excuse me. I was doing a thing there. Right, have I got enough now to buy any? Of course not. And I can't buy any wishes here because I've got 3 more days. That is annoying, but let's do wishes I've got. I can't do any of these, can I? Annoyingly. Make a wish! Harbinger of Dawn. Debate Club. Well, that was worth it, wasn't it? Right. I think I'm going to end here tonight. Bit earlier than normal, but I am shattered.